On July 23, 2025, Ohio's government activities included significant administrative, enforcement, and preparatory actions, as well as public notices, as detailed below. 1. Sales tax holiday preparations. The Ohio Department of Taxation was engaged in final preparations and outreach ahead of the state's 2025 expanded sales tax holiday, set to begin on August 1st and run through August 14th. This tax holiday exempts almost all tangible personal property priced at $500 or less from sales tax, excluding motor vehicles, watercraft, alcoholic beverages, tobacco, vapor products, and items containing marijuana. The department provided extended support hours and was actively assisting businesses with compliance to ensure correct application of tax rules and avoid penalties. 2. Disaster federal assistance for Ohio County. On July 23, 2025, the federal government announced a major disaster declaration for Ohio County, West Virginia, which borders Ohio. This declaration makes federal aid available to affected individuals due to severe storms and flooding, occurring June 14 to 15, 2025. Although primarily a West Virginia disaster, the declaration extends assistance to Ohio County residents, including grants for housing repairs, low-interest loans to cover property losses, and business recovery programs. Mark K. O'Hanlon was appointed as the federal coordinating officer for recovery efforts. This action involves coordination across federal, state, and local agencies, including Ohio emergency management counterparts. 3. Legal and enforcement actions by Ohio Attorney General, recent in July 2025. While not specific to July 23 alone, the Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost's office publicized enforcement actions in early July 2025 relevant to the timeframe, including lawsuits filed against 3 businesses in different counties accused of consumer fraud. Criminal proceedings involving a man accused of repeated child sexual assaults and a former caregiver indicted for elder abuse. 9 Medicaid providers indicted for theft of $1.2 million from state healthcare funds. Advocacy for property tax reform through coalition building with county officials in response to citizen-led ballot initiatives threatening the current tax system. Acceptance of a ballot petition titled Ohio Equal Rights Amendment. Initiative to amend Ohio Constitution Article 1 and Article 15 sections. Signaling preparation for potential voter initiatives and legislative review. 4. Public meeting notification. The Ohio Advisory Committee held a public meeting on July 23, 2025, at 8:45 a.m. Eastern. This meeting's agenda and details were published publicly on the Federal Register. These meetings typically involve discussion of civil rights, policy oversight, and community concerns influencing state actions. 3. In summary, on July 23, 2025, Ohio government actions were characterized by administrative support for an upcoming statewide tax holiday, coordination with federal disaster recovery efforts for neighboring West Virginia's Ohio County, ongoing legal enforcement by the Attorney General's office involving consumer protection and criminal cases, and public committee activities related to governance and civil rights issues. No new legislation was enacted that day, but the state prepared for key tax policy implementation and addressed significant enforcement and recovery programs.